Hey everyone, welcome to this week's show. I am your host and GM of Team Ramrod, and with me, as always, is Corey, GM of Sauce Pass and co-commissioner. Welcome, Corey.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, you're the only one who comes on the show anymore.
I know we don't even bother asking anymore.
That's
But
it.
this is a big week for the show here.
Everyone talks big game about you know, wanting to show up, but they never do.
Yeah, it's true. Very critical, but shy to show their whole face.
All right, let's get into it here. I know you're anxious to talk about this first one. Sauce Pass 4-10 and 0 in 14th place after defeating Team Ramrod 6 and 8 in 12th. Tell me about this one.
I mean, I kind of went for you last week as the buyer, not expecting me, the seller, to double down on you. I know it was 6-6 on Sunday, but to lose to guy in 15th place, like at this point, are you? Do you might as well just start selling, right? Like
That's what I hear.
the rebuild starts now. Like if you can't even touch me, nobody wants my trash. What, and you think you're gonna make it into the playoffs now? Like get out of here, dude.
We'll see, I guess.
It was a close week. It it was pretty tight coming down to it.
There
You
were
were up
no
by one.
game-winning goals in our series until Sunday night in the 8 o'clock game, and
Yeah, I
you
know.
got one out of
Yosti.
Yossi. Like,
I had 4 power play points going into Sunday, and I got 5 out of my 6 points on Sunday were power play points. Uh, and then our goalies kind of flip flopped. Hellebuck let in a few early and then kept you with goals against average. And then I had to play a Noonan at that point. Um, and then he managed to keep it under. That was basically the difference right there. Um, 14 goals for you, no game winning goals. You beat me by +2. That was close coming down to the end. 3 power play points for me. I beat you by 1 hit. We tied in blocks. Yeah, and then goals against average was back and forth a couple times on Sunday alone. Um, Player wise, Ross Colton 4 assists for me, 4 hits. Uh, John Carlson a goal, 5 assists +4, 4 PIMs, a power play point, 6 shots, 4 blocks. Quiet week otherwise. 18 hits for Adam Klapka for me. That was helpful. A Noonan with his win put up a 933. Grabauer killer week for me. 72 saves and 947. Going over to your side, McDavid still playing well here. 5 goals, 1 assist, 3 on the power play.
20 game
Uh,
point streak for him right now. He has like
yeah,
50 points in that span.
yeah. 20 shots, 2 hits. Ryan Leonard a goal, 4 assists, +3. 6 shots, 6 hits. Fiala 2 goals, 1 assist, 8 hits. He's playing pretty gritty this week. 2 pimps as well. Uh, Otherwise, Borowski, Hellbuck both with a win, but not too great numbers. 833, 875 on the week. So uh boys didn't make it.
No, a couple I lose Marshawn during the week, sucks. Truba decides to have a baby on Saturday, sucks. Like
Uh,
out of my
on a
control.
week you should win too, in theory.
Well, I guess
Uh
what I'm told is I need to start selling. I'm 3 points out of a playoff spot with like 6 weeks left. There's no way I can make up 3 points. So,
well, no, it's the fact that you lost to me. And
yeah.
that's the icing on the cake. It's not that you're 3 points out. So you're losing to a shitter like me. But
Well,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
you are a shitter, but
Yeah, it's true. But I'm not as close to the Caucasaurus as I was last week, so I am content.
it's story of my season right now. My season has not been good. I'm just waiting for Kachuk
Yeah,
at least to be a nice boost. He hasn't played since February of last year for me.
yeah, that's a long one. I have Hill coming back soon.
Yeah, you'll have
That'll
him back
that'll
before I
be
get Kachuk.
potentially. So we'll see.
Oh, while we're talking about the this here, you went 5 for 8 last week. I went 3 for 8.
I am. So yeah, so we both got this one wrong. I didn't even go for myself. And then we both got the next one wrong, that's for sure.
Yeah,
On the tie.
we got Jager Bombs 8-5-1 in fourth, tying the farm team 2-7-5 in 13th. Let's talk about this one. Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, this one coming down to the wire. The last time I checked, it was 7-6 for Jager Bombs. Uh, no games left, no players left, and Kyle's team had 8 guys playing still. So
Jesus,
uh, that ended up being the difference here. Uh, I think it was Pims was
must
the
be the
big one.
Pims.
Yeah, he ended up tying, and then he just needed to get one more Pim uh, to break it to the next level. But 17 power play points, 17 goals, 28 assists, um, getting 7 player categories. But Braden's goalie's helping him out, getting 5 categories with a shutout, 4 wins, almost doubling him on saves. Saves save percentage of goals against were fairly close, but Braden's and Chris's, I guess, um, where they were in his way. But yeah, yeah, Pims is what came down to the wire. Couldn't be a difference. Um, Looking at Braden's team here, not really anyone showing off. Johnson two goals, McCann 10 hits on the week. Wierenski a goal, 2 assists, 11 shots. Sam Bennett 2 goals, 7 shots, 4 hits. Pretty quiet week for his players. Gibson, not even Dallas now. Uh, Gibson 3 wins on the week, 133 with a 955 and a shutout, 84 saves. Ottinger with a 11.12 on the week, 10 saves.
Rough
DeSmith
week.
1 week or 1 win, sorry, 295 for 49 saves. So Gibson carrying the way for getting the extra point for him, getting five stats for him. Going over to Kyle's team here, Eichel back from injury, picking it right back up. 4 goals, 2 assists, +5, 2 power play, a game winner, 18 shots, 3 hits. Marner goal, 5 assists. Keandre Miller 2 goals, 3 assists. Tyler Toffoli 3 goals, 3 assists, 1 game winner, 4 in the power play, 20 shots, 4 hits. Then Lindholm and Wedgwood getting wins for Demko back on the IR. No starts for Lankin or Anderson. Not sure why. Uh, Considering Demko only had 3 saves, so probably obviously lost one from that game, but you think he would have got another one. But I know Blackwood's hurt now too, so Wedgwood will start getting some starts there. But 9-14 for Wedgwood with just 1 win, 53 saves. 1 win apiece. I was hoping for Jagerbombs to get the win here to keep the Caucasaurus race even more interesting, but it does make it even more interesting up there with Breeding getting only the 1 point.
Yeah, I'd prefer the teams near the top to start losing some games, make it more interesting up there. No one cares about the Caucasaurus race right now.
I'm scared. Okay.
You're scared that Sadie will get a little too comfortable with that trophy. Like,
Yeah.
why can't you have this? Like,
Yeah. Sorry, baby. Couldn't show up this year.
they'll try the beef. 12-1-1 in first. Take it to his dad. 3-10-1 in 15th. You have to imagine that Domo is a seller now. Um, but we all doubt it. Like, what happened here?
Yeah. This is one we both got right. Um,
Shocker.
Really, there was a couple of close categories though in goaltending. Daltrey winning by just .001 save percentage. But otherwise, quite a dominating win.
That plus
Plus
40.
45 difference, plus
Is that
40 just for Daltrey.
that's gotta be a record. Plus 40.
Yeah, we'll have to check. 18 goals, 29 assists. Um, Domo taking Pim shorthanded points, hits. Goalie wins, goals against, uh, but Daltrey taken into him otherwise. Uh, Obviously plus 40, 11 power play points, only 2 game winner, so a little unfortunate there. Domo has with two as well.
That's why Daltrey was so anti getting rid of plus minus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got here Schmaltz, 2 goals, 3 assists, plus seven, 12 shots. Hurdle, 3 goals, 6 assists, plus four, 4 power play points. 1 game winner, 15 shots. Logan Krause, 2 goals, 2 assists, plus seven, 11 hits. Uh, Brent Burns, 3 goals, plus five, the game winner, 13 shots. And McKinnon, a goal, 3 assists, -2. Pathetic. Um,
Trade him.
yeah, trade him. An easy keeper. 18 shots, 3 hits. Robertson, 2 goals, 3 assists, plus three, 2 power play points, 6 shots, 1 hit. Then Decord, Wallstead, both with a win apiece. 929 for Wallstead in his one start. Gustafson with no wins in his 2 starts. 881. Decord with 1 win in his 2 starts for with a 900 and 354. Domo's team got a lot of red and some good green here too, but Brady Kachuk, 2 goals, 6 PIMs, shorthanded point, 14 shots, 16 hits. Uh, Will Kyle, 7 PIMs, 6 shots, 15 hits. Uh, Point wise, you got Brock Faber, goal, 3 assists. Brock Nelson, 2 goals, 1 assist. Uh, 6K with 2 wins on the week, 915 and 3 goals against. Same with Picard in his one start, 13 saves with an 813. Uh, yeah, Yari with no games here. And James Reimer, I haven't seen that guy's name in a while.
Oh, he's healthy now? Yari was
Yeah,
injured. He was on the LTIR, so he must have just got activated.
yeah, yeah. No, he's back. He has Horvat on the IR, so no surprise here, right?
No, no surprise there. Um, Shifley Tower, 7-7-0 in ninth. Losing to Fetch Me a Drink, a close one here. 10-3-1 in second. What happened here?
Yeah, Dan's goalie is not a lot of starts, only 59 saves, but taking goals against average and save percentage. But so tying that category. But then Dan taking all three depth categories of shots, hits, and blocks, uh, being the difference here, not losing on goals and assists, plus minus. And 3 shorthanded points for Derek, 3 game winning goals apiece for them, tying. Then Dan taking PIMs at power play points. So players coming through on some of the deeper stats. Not a overly impressive week by either team though, outside of the shorthanded points, game win goals, I'd say. Looking at the players, Keller 7 assists plus seven, 9 shots. Shorthanded points for Alex Tuck, 2 goals, 2 assists. Lucas Raymond, 3 goals, 1 assist. Bouchard, a goal, 4 assists. Um, McAvoy, goal, 3 assists, plus four, 9 blocks. Matthew Samuelson, sorry, goal, 2 assists, plus three, 2 shorthanded points. 10, 10 blocks, 4 hits. Trennan, 12 hits for him. Vladar and Swayman both getting a win, but not overly impressive goalie stats here. Uh, Not enough to get it done against Dan. Trocheck and Cousins both to 12 hits apiece. 2 goals for Trocheck. Svechnikov, 4 assists. Yep. Barzell, goal, 3 assists. Same with Makar and DeBrincat. Josh Stone, 2 goals, 1 assist, 7 PIMs, plus four, 6 hits, 14 blocks for Darnell Nurse. Uh, Spencer Knight with a win. Shesterkin 9 saves, then out though for a significant amount of time. So that's a big blow. Talbot without any starts. Gibson taking them all on him this week. Knight with just a one win in his one start, I think here, 900 save percentage and a 303, but enough to get it done for the win. Squeeze out a win against Derek here and stay up top.
Those 9 saves from Shest got him his third start like, before he got kicked out,
Yeah.
before he got injured. Oh, big win for Dan. Tough loss for Scheifele, falling out of the playoffs here. Obviously still in the race. Dre, 5-6-3 and 11th after losing to Tage against the Machine, 7-6-1, jumping into seventh. Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, I think this is one I got right over you.
Yeah,
Um, Mark taking it to him in the goalie stats, taking four categories. Uh, Not overly impressive stats, but by either of them though. But then Nick with getting three wins to two on Mark. Going to the player stats, Mark winning by one goal, one assist,
Whew.
three PIMs, five power play points, so one game winner. So a lot of close categories. Uh, Nick winning with -10 to Mark's -14. He won by three hits and four blocks. So it was a pretty close week. Uh, Not a crazy week for either team here, but big for Mark in the playoffs to put a team like Nick down.
The champ.
Um, exactly. Dry, three goals, three assists, +4, the power play point, 11 shots. Lacombe, five assists, eight shots, eight blocks. Cooch, two goals, four assists, +5, only two shots, 100% shooting on the week. Vasilevsky, two wins, Hart with one. Vast, 925 on the week. But quick, he picked him up really quick right after Shestu went out, and really not a good showing. But with Blackwood and Hart out, he'll probably run with him for a little bit here, right?
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah. Then you go to Mark here, Celebrini playing well, two goals, five assists, four on the power play, 17 shots. Boldy a goal and an assist, power play goal, 10 shots, three hits. Page, two goals, two assists. Sanderson, four assists. Two wins for Wool with a shutout, 984 on the week, only letting in one goal in the two games. Greaves and Binnington with not great numbers, but enough to get it done this week against Nick. Huge win.
Yeah, big win again. Mark jumping into playoffs here and keeping pace with the guys above him and Nick you know losing ground. I feel you, Nick. Patch of the Hooligan, 8-6-0, in fifth place. Losing. The TVT's getting upset. 6-5-3. Travis holding on to that eighth spot now. What happened here?
Yeah, quite a dominating win too. Corpusalo helping with a shutout on a waiver pickup Saturday. Uh, really made the difference here. Travis taking five goalie categories, all fairly close by one win, 21 saves, one shutout. Save percentage and goals against were fairly close too, but that was really the difference maker. Uh, he won by one power play point or one PIM, sorry, two power play points. Uh, so there were some close categories tied in goals, but Travis really took it to him here. You looking at on Nick's team who did well. You have Larkin and Connor, two goals, two assists apiece. Genoa, two assists, eight shots, 17 hits. Gudaz, 11 PIM, 17 hits. Rantanen, two goals, two assists, six PIMs, power play point, seven shots. Uh, and the goalies, Fowler, Kemper, and Montempo getting wins for him. 926 for Montempo, Fowler with a 923. So Montreal had a solid week, but Hofer and Kemper not with a good week for him there. Going over to Travis's team, player wise, no one really went nuts. Player wise, Michael, four assists. Marchenko, goal, three assists, 16 shots. Kane, two goals, one assist. Jenner, goal and assist, 12 shots, 12 hits. Um, Going to the goalie wise, yeah, Corpusalo with his shutout, 27 save shutout. Uh, Then he also had Askarov, Schmid, and Ingram with wins. Um, couple goalies, Ingram and Dust, all with decent numbers, but Askarov was getting a win, but he got blown out pretty good too that game. But enough to get it done here against Nick. Really, really took it to him.
Big win for Travis. Tough loss for Nick. Nick, but you're
Yeah.
losing teams below you. I guess
Well,
you
there's a lot
probably
of teams
sell.
below him though, but
Probably sell. So I'm told.
cut you off from your joke. Yeah. I mean, he was a playoff, or no, he was just outside the playoffs, but he wasn't 15th overall.
No, he wasn't. No. House of Kirill, 8-5-1 in third. Taking down Team Rocket, 7-7-0 in 10th. I was talking to Kyle. He said he gave up on this week on Monday after his goalie was in for 9 goals against Neil's shutout.
Hey, I said, I said from our recording that Neil should win this easily. And
Doesn't
that's
look like it's easy, but
well,
9-5.
after that start, it helps. Taking five goalie categories is a big difference here. Some close player categories, but shots and hits for Neil weren't close, and Pims either. Um, so he was pretty comfortable selling some ad drops. I think going into the weekend, looking at who did well for his team, Kastelic 17 Pims, 11 hits, Pasternak 2 goals, 7 assists, +7. You get a 6 assist game, eh? 17 shots. Manson 2 goals, 2 assists, +6, 7 Pims, 5 shots, six hits, 7 blocks. Panarin, 5 assists, -7 though in the week. Kaprizov, goal, 2 assists, 16 shots. Um, Shutout out of Sorokin, getting a win, 44 saves. It was a big shutout. Then Vejmelka getting 3 wins for him. 166 with a 941. So his goalies put up some pretty elite numbers, 80 saves. Um, Going over to Kyle's team, Ovi 5 goals on the week with a game winner, 12 shots, 9 hits, 4 Pims, 2 power play points. Uh, ben Beignets 3 goals, 2 assists, 3 power play points, 12 shots, 3 hits. Fantilli 9 hits on the week, 7 shots, only 2 assists though point wise. Uh, yeah, not a solid week here. Skinner with a 957 with a win, 45 saves. But Markstrom letting in 9, yeah, not getting a start after that for the week hurts. And Allen also putting out 862. Not a good look for his goalies there.
Not a good week for the Devils. Big
Nope.
loss for Kyle because he's in the middle of that playoff picture, and Neil kind of solidifies himself here, jumps up to third place. But the Polar Bears, 6-4-4 and 6 after defeating Hughes your daddy 2-11-1 in 16th. What happened here?
Sean taking offense to our chirping with only getting a slight win here. And it was his players doing everything. Casey getting 3 goalie categories to 0. Some really close categories too: a 908 to 900, a 262 to 270, 13 saves more, and then you're tied in wins 4 apiece. But his players were the difference, taking all 7 categories. Then Casey only getting plus minus by 2 difference and 14 hits more. But good on Sean here to get a win. 3 game winning goals on his 11 goals, 22 assists, 38 Pims, 105 shots, won by 3 blocks. So some close categories here. Would have been scary for Sean for an upset, but nothing happened there. Looking at who did well for Sean's team here, you got Bertuzzi a goal and an assist, Lindholm a goal, 3 assists, with a game winner. Bertuzzi 10 Pims, 13 shots. Morrissey, a goal, 3 assists. Mark Stone, 3 goals, 5 assists, 7 Pims. Game winner, 8 shots, 5 blocks. Stankoven, three goals, only had 5 shots. Busey, 2 wins, but putting up an 857 though. So not a lot of shots, but getting some wins there. Lingerman, Thompson both getting a win
The
apiece.
Carolina way.
Uh,
They don't get a lot of shots against, so when they let them in, it hurts.
exactly. Yeah. Player wise here, you got Laferriere, 2 goals, 1 assist, 12 shots, 9 hits. Slavkovsky, a goal, 2 assists. Hannafin, 3 assists. Kapanen, 2 goals, 2 assists. Uh, Grunstrom, 11 hits on the week. Saros with a win, 85 saves. Ned with 2 wins for him. Uh, and then Hildeby with a win, 957. His one game was solid there.
Yeah.
Uh, but not enough to get it done.
No.
Take a look at the standings now.
Yeah, let's go see how that's shaping out. And we got Daltrey still in first, 25 points, 12-1-1. It's not clinched yet. Svechvia Drink in second with 21 points, 10-3-1. House of Kirill, pretty far back from Dan, 17 points. He's actually tied with Jager Bombs. Both are 8-5-1. You got Patches and the Polar Bears with 16 points each, 5-6. But Patches with an 8-6 record, while Sean has a 6-4-4. Tage and TVT are tied for seventh and eighth, 15 points. Tage with a 7-6-1 record. Travis with a 6-5-3. In ninth, right behind there with 14 points, you have Shifley Tower with a 7-7 record. In 10th place, well, tied, I guess, for ninth with the 7-7 record. You also have Team Rocket with 14 points. Right behind them, in 11th, you have Dre, 13 points, 5-6-3 record. 12th place, you got myself here with a 6-8 record with 12 points. Then you got the farm team, who's far enough back with a 2-7-5 record, 5 ties, 9 points. You're climbing, you're leaping some teams now in 14th
Team.
place, 4-10, 8 points. Domo falling to 3-10-1 on this season with 7 points. Hughes your daddy, 2-11-1, 5 points, rounding out the bottom. So as you can see, the playoff picture, 5 points separate 12th from third. Still really tight. Um, with what, 6 weeks left, a lot can happen. Oh, there's our
Yeah,
10-minute
definitely.
warning.
All right, well, we'll go through trades here. That shouldn't take too long.
I think you said there were only two real trades, right?
Yeah, we had this one here. Blow it up a bit. This one here, I think was the first one. Yeah.
Lundell.
Yeah.
So Lundell and a 13th going to you in exchange for Nelson and a 15th to Domo. Why don't you tell me about this one?
Yeah, just a player for sale for 2 rounds. Um, everybody, the team is for sale, so anything you like, throw me a couple round upgrade and pretty much yours. So this is another the case of it. And the same kind of goes for the top trade here, which is the other one for the week.
Yeah, mine was just the ad drop. Duchesne's been underperforming, decided to cut him. Did make the cut. Forsberg and a 12th going to you in exchange for Grubauer and a 14th to Neil. I want you to tell me about this one.
Yeah, Grubauer is getting 50% of the starts right now. He's been playing pretty well for a few weeks. Picked him up on the waiver wire and to get a couple rounds out of him. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, that's not bad trades. Good pieces of business for you because you're just looking to move things and decent prices for everyone else.
Yeah. Here's an update on the trade front picture or the pick picture, I guess. Uh, you can see the standings are updated as well. See, there are some sixes in the available in the playoffs still for people if they want to move it. Obviously, we're not going to see Travis move it, but there's some other people with them. And only really Bergeron left on the outside who hasn't kind of pushed in out of the 4 teams who, in our
Or
opinion, are
chasing.
who even stand a chance. Uh, so. Still not a lot of movement. You got Travis with only the one pick past the eighth round. Really the update there for him. Uh, Neil's been spending a little bit, so still nothing below the 10th round now. He's pretty all in and committed. Uh, yeah, not too much else to say. Obviously, if you decide to sell off, you're not in terrible shape. Um, Stockpile hopefully a few more picks up the front, and it would probably be the best draft situation you've ever had. Um,
That was the year
yeah,
I had my first rounder. It was the first year.
yeah. Then Casey's doing well still, right? Nothing beyond the 12th round, so doing well. Hopefully, he can climb out of that Caucasaurus race for his sake. Um, we got the trade deadline February 25th, 43 days away. Um, that falls on in between in week 18. So we have a few weeks till there, but week 18 is pretty much a month long. So February 2nd to March 1st.
I'll have two
So
weeks left after that
yeah. So just
playoffs. So,
so just a reminder of that.
all right, let's get into this. We have 6 minutes,
Perfect. We have
so
tons of time.
we won't go into too much detail
We
on
don't know
matchup.
predictions anyways, typically, right? So
Yeah, that's this week's. Yeah. So
yeah.
forgot about Dre, 5, 6, and 3 and 11th, taking on Sauce Pass, 4, 10, and 0 and 14th. Who do you got?
Oh, I got to give it to Nick. Um, I think I'd be surprised to take down him and then you as a seller.
I'm gonna give it to Nick as well. I think he should win this one. Team Ramrod, 6, 8, and 0 and 12th. Taking on the farm team, 2, 7, and 5 and 13th. Who you got?
I don't know. You lost to me in 15th place, so it's kind of difficult for me to kind of go for you against a team that high in the standings in 13th. So
I should be selling.
yeah, yeah, no, I think you should be able to take down your farm team.
Yeah.
If not, if not, I think you should be delegated to the farm team next year.
Oilers have 5 games this week, so that should be really good for me. Um,
Oh, didn't help you last week.
they didn't play 5 games last week.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't do enough for you last week, anyways.
McDavid gave me 5 goals and an assist.
The rest of the
Yeah,
team
your
was
mom's
trash.
8, 5, and 1 in fourth, taking on House of Kirill, 8, 5, and 1 in third. I imagine this is the match of the week. Who you got?
Yeah, this would have to be. I'm gonna give this one to Neil. Um, I just think he has the overall better team. Uh, I think he's ready for the playoffs, and I think Braden has a little bit of work to do.
I've been liking Neil's team a lot, but I'm gonna go with Braden just because I want to see some diversity here in our picks. So they're both tied in points, they have a similar record. There's no reason Braden shouldn't stand a chance here.
It's true.
Uh, Daltrey, 12, 1 in first, taking on Shifley Tower, 7, 7, and 0 in ninth. Who do you got?
Well, you can't go against my vote here. I'm gonna give this one to Daltrey. Uh, 12-1. Hard to disrespect where he's sitting right now, and I need Derek to lose for that pick.
I'm also gonna pick Daltrey. Yeah, top team. Tage against the Machine, 7, 6, and 1 in seventh, taking on Hughes Your Daddy, 2, 11, and 1 in 16th. Who do you got?
Yeah, Mark, I think he should be able to do this. Easy peasy. The Casey bye week right now. Um, except for Nick, obviously, but
Yeah, I have to agree. Mark has been on a little streak there. I think he's going to continue this week. Should be an easy win for him. Patches 8, 6, and 0 in fifth, taking on Polar Bears 6, 4, and 4 and 6. Who you got?
damn, another playoff matchup here. So there's almost four of them this week.
A lot of
Um,
important matchups this week.
yeah. Um, I'm gonna go with Sean. I really don't like Nick's goalie situation right now, and I haven't been too convinced with Sean's team, but just with all those ties and such a slow start, but I just think that's a lot of goalies to come back from a lot of games missed.
I'm going to go with Patches. Um, I just like his team better than Sean's, and I like to see Sean lose. So So that should be a drink. 10-3 and 1 in second, taking on TVT is getting upset. 6-5 and 3 in eighth. Who you got?
It's just Sturkin out here is a big blow to Dan's team. Um, but I think he should be fine to get through TVT here. Pretty much anything of value's been picked through. So this is a big test for Travis's team here. A couple of weeks in a row against top teams.
I'm gonna go with Dan as well. Team Rocket 7-7-0 in 10th, taking on Domo 3-10 and 1 in 15th. Who you got?
Kyle, I hope you win this. Keep the Caucasaurus race interesting down there. Keep the
Oh,
standings up there interesting too.
also gonna go with Burge. Well, we made it quick because we're old men and tired, and we got 2 minutes exactly. Any parting words?
You're trash. Enough.
Boys, I've been trying something different this year. I was not as super mouthy this year in the chat or on the show, and you know, things just haven't been going Team Ramrod's way. So I think I need to find a new way here. I need to do some soul searching this week against the farm team, and come back next week when we start week 16 against all the same rotation. I need to find a new strategy here. I need to find something that works for me. Come back a new man. So we'll see what Team Ramrod looks like next week. Who knows what that means? But good luck everyone this week, except for you, Kyle. Go fuck yourself.